Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters, from anime, series, or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and today from S.H.Figuarts and Dragon Ball Z, I present to you Mecha Frieza. This was released as a Tamashii Nations web exclusive, therefore it comes in the brown box that you see on the screen. This was one of the Friezas that I wasn't really expecting, so when it came online for purchase, it caught me by surprise, but I'm happy that they did it, just to have the full range of Frieza collection out there from S.H.Figuarts. Especially since, as you know from the last video that I did between Mecha Frieza and Super Saiyan Trunks, this is my favorite form of Frieza. Looking at the front of the box, you have a cutout of Mecha Frieza. Then through the window, you can see the figure along with the different heads that come for the different expressions, as well as the different hands. Then looking at the back side, you have Frieza doing various poses with some close-up shots. Then on the side of the box, you have black and white zoom-in shots of Frieza. Mecha Frieza is packaged in 1.5 blister pack. If you see the one on the left, that carries the bottom of the base of the stand from when Trunks cuts him in half. But the main focus is the one that has the two bodies of Frieza, one showing the normal one, then the other one showing him getting cut in half. There you can see all the expressions that come with them, along with the different hands that you can swap out. This is the 360 of Mecha Frieza straight out of the box. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on IG at Titan del 86. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on this Mecha Frieza so far. I really like the details that they put on the body. If you look very closely, you will see that. Overall, for some reason, in comparing it to the show, it seems like they drew the head a little bit bigger than what I recall from the episodes. Let me know in the comments what do you think. For some reason, it's like the proportion of the head and the body are a little bit off, where the head is slightly bigger than the body. And now with this Frieza, we are very close on completing all the S.H.Figuarts versions of Frieza. Not to count the ones that were done before, I'm just basically speaking in terms of the ones that were released for this particular gen. I know Golden Frieza was done, and most of these figures were already done in the past. I think Mecha Frieza was the new one that we haven't had before. And if you think about it, Frieza versions 2 and 3 were also not done before, but I think the other ones were done already. So if we follow the releases of Frieza, I think the only ones that I'm missing is Golden Frieza and the big buff Frieza that's coming up here very soon. I think after that we'll be complete as far as all the different Frieza forms.
Even as we speak, a team of our brightest engineers is working diligently to create the cybernetic attachments we will need in order to make Lord Frieza whole again.
Now let's check out some of the articulations that come with Mecha Frieza. He's got some really good head and neck movement. One of the best I've actually seen so far. For the shoulders, just like Metal Cooler, these little pieces kind of come off and you can turn them from the sides. This one's a lot more looser than this one. This one seems to be a little bit tight. There, you can pull it out. So you can pull the shoulder pieces a little bit further to give you more dynamic poses. So this is as straight as you can get the arms. 360. You get a better 360 on the other side. He does have the ability to stretch towards the center. So this is as far center as it goes. 360 off the bicep. There's your elbow. 360 off the other arm, off the bicep. There's your right angle for the elbow. 360 off the wrist. Just got some good side movement. Same thing for the metal arm. Very similar. He's got some really small hands. This actually rotates. Same thing for the other side. You can get it to rotate. This as far back as the arms go. He's got a really big head. There's your chest movement. It's really good. It's the same thing like we've seen in other Frieza figures with the flex point. He has this little centerpiece, so just be careful with it. It's got good rotation. This is as far as you can get the split. You could actually get the leg really high. It's got 360 there. This is as far back as it goes. Some really good on the knee. There's the ankles. A little stubborn, but you can get 360 out of it. You should be very good at balancing. Here's the reason why the leg can come up really high. As you see here, versus this side. This piece can go in and out, so that is what allows him to give that full range of motion. And the bottom, you can see that the inner thighs are divided into little sections. Just because he has all those little moving parts, that is what allows him to give you that full range of leg motion that we normally don't see on other S.H.Figuarts. Now with the tail attached, this is the articulations you get with them. So you get good 360, not so much on the left and right. Basically, once you attach the tail to the main body, you only have 2 points of articulation, which is one at the base and then the other one is a little bit further out. So it's not as good as the ones we've seen from the other Friezas, or even the one that came with metal cooler. So you can get a 360 out of it, and then you can get a little bit of the side movement. But for the most part, the tail is going to be mostly fixed then, just based off of this. Just be careful, the tip of the tail is very sharp. Overall, he has very good articulation points. And there you have it, Mecha Frieza. Here's a close-up of the 4 different expressions that come with Mecha Frieza. The first one shows the expression of him grunting. Second one is an action expression of him yelling. Next one is the neutral. The last one has the evil smile, which Frieza is really good at. I really like the details that they put in the head. Just so you know, the third one has those 2 little sections that move, so you're gonna have to take that off every single time you want to swap out the heads. I'm not sure why they didn't make it one part, but I guess we will find out later. Then here's a close-up of the one where he's getting cut in half. In this one, he has a surprised, painful expression. A little bit creepy, but it's very cool looking. For this scene, I have Mecha Frieza with the regular expression. Here you can see all that confidence that he boasts. I also have him with the hand that has the finger pointing out. This is something that Frieza always liked to do when he was talking down to his opponents. It was basically a hint of his narcissism. One thing that I noticed trying to balance the figure, for some reason on the feet, I'm not getting too much of the side movements. So once you add the tail, he does become a little difficult to balance. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. You can see how arrogant Frieza really is. One thing that S.H.Figuarts and Bandai could have did better on Mecha Frieza was if they would have gave them the chrome look like in Metal Cooler. I think the reason they didn't do that is because the figure is really complex. I have a feeling that once they would have blasted the chrome on it, I don't think it would have came out well as far as the blemishes go. I think that would have overcomplicated the figure, but if they would have done it, I think that would have made him look even more amazing. But what we have here is very good as well. Follow me on IG at Titandel86.
Let me give you a piece of advice. He who acquires his skills quickly is he who is the first to perish.
For this scene, I have Frieza taking precaution as Trunks turned into a Super Saiyan. Especially since at the beginning he thought that Trunks was all talk and all bluff, so he wasn't taking him seriously until this happened. He's got the grinning expression and Trunks has got the mean look looking to his right, as he is not afraid of Frieza. I'm really liking the Mecha Frieza figure. The only thing I would have loved to have seen more of would have been a little bit more articulation on the tail, similar to how we've seen it on all the other Frieza figures, as well as the metal cooler figure. So that really tells me that we could have seen a little bit more there. Also, that Trunks figure is really amazing. If you don't have it, I recommend that you get it. He looks really tough. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what are you thinking of this Mecha Frieza figure. The Frieza figure, even though he's small, he is very light. I haven't seen any quality issues so far in the figure. I really like the way they did the paint job as well. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titandel86. I'm also surprised that they didn't give us another pair of feet. If you remember Frieza's fourth form as well as Frieza's second form, they always usually tend to come with different feet for different poses, especially for the ones when they are up in the air. Even Metal Cooler had a second pair of feet, just to show the two dynamics.
You don't know what you're up against, boy.
I know exactly what I'm up against, Frieza, and let me tell you.
For this scene, I have Mecha Frieza up in the air as he's getting ready to do another attack to go up against Super Saiyan Trunks. I gave him the expression where he's got the evil grin. You can really see how evil he is just by looking into his eyes. This is one of Frieza's go-to moves when he just gets sick of everything and just decides to blow up the planet. If you recall, he has done this several times in Dragon Ball Z, and he also did it in Dragon Ball Super. It is still funny to me how Mecha Frieza's metal appearance has the same features as the spaceship that they normally travel in. It's got the brown portions of it, kind of like what they use for the armors, and then with the green portions it kind of resembles the little sections of the spaceship. If you like what you see, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I really like the paint job that they gave Mecha Frieza. It makes the figure really pop and look amazing, especially that silver paint job. I know earlier I was saying that I would have liked if they did the chrome look like a Metal Cooler, but when you really see the complexity of it, this is the next best choice for the figure. Follow me on IG at Titandel86. He has a lot of little details if you look carefully at the figure, all the way from the metal plating to his body. You can see that he has several scars from his fight from Super Saiyan Goku. I guess they weren't able to fix that part. For this scene, I have Frieza with the action expression, which it kind of looks like a freaked out expression as well, firing off an energy blast, directed right at Super Saiyan Trunks. This is the same energy blast that came with the accessories for Goku, but here I was able to make it adapt into Frieza's wrist, which was a little bit difficult because Frieza's wrist was a lot smaller than the one from Goku, but anyways, here it is. I was able to make it work, just so you can have this particular scene. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what are you thinking of this Mecha Frieza. It kind of reminds me of Napoleon, short and a conqueror with quick to anger. For this particular scene, just so I could get him to balance, I did put the tail down just to act as a third hand feature. Overall, this is one figure that I recommend for you to have, especially if you are a Frieza fan. Now that the whole set is starting to come together, this is a must have for the Frieza collection. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titandel86. Hopefully the camera is capturing all those little details on Mecha Frieza, because he has plenty of them, especially if you look at the mechanical hand.
No, Saiyan!
This is the final scene between Mecha Frieza and Super Saiyan Trunks. I gave Trunks the serious expression where he's looking at Frieza, where Frieza has the surprise expression where he is getting sliced in half. This is a major milestone in Dragon Ball Z that kicked off the official Android saga, where future Trunks comes in and defeats Mecha Frieza very quickly with the slice of a sword, as you see here. So Mecha Frieza comes with this extra body that you see. It's basically the head attached to the torso, so it gives you the shoulders and the beginning of the thighs. Then from the regular Mecha Frieza body, you basically have to pull the arms by the biceps and then the legs by the thighs and attach them to this particular body. And the same thing goes for the tail, right at the base. This is how it allows you to recreate this iconic scene in Dragon Ball Z, which is very phenomenal. I know from the episodes it moved very quickly, so Mecha Frieza didn't have much screen time, but it does become a very key moment in Dragon Ball Z. One thing that I'm not showing you here is that Mecha Frieza does come with a mini base to kind of help you pose the figure if you want to recreate this scene. The only reason why I did not use it is because I wanted to have future Trunks in this particular scene as well, and I wanted to display what you see on the screen here, which I don't think I would have gotten good angles if I would have just done it with the base, because that would have just limited the angles that I wanted to show. But nevertheless, here it is. Overall, this Mecha Frieza figure is really good. If you recall, about a year ago, I had the FiguartsZERO of Mecha Frieza fighting Super Saiyan Trunks, which is the one on the left, and now we have the S.H.Figuarts version of that FiguartsZERO on the right. Here I kind of depicted it my own way versus how FiguartsZERO did theirs. In the comments below you can see the links so you can see my review for that FiguartsZERO, but this is basically where the idea comes from. Now you can see the difference between the FiguartsZERO versus the S.H.Figuarts version. If you collect both figures, you can basically recreate the same one as shown in the left. But here you can kind of see the two differences of the same scenery just being depicted in two different ways. So it's up to you if you want to get both S.H.Figuarts and recreate the scene, or you can just go for the FiguartsZERO and have the scene already done for you. There are some minor differences where on the S.H.Figuarts you're given a little bit more freedom to basically do it your own way, just to show your portrait of how you want to do that special scene. Where in the FiguartsZERO you're basically stuck with one angle. That is all I wanted to share with you. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on these two displays of the same scene. Follow me on IG at Titandel86. Honestly, in my opinion, the S.H.Figuarts paint job is a lot better than the one that was done on the FiguartsZERO. If you look at Frieza's mecha body versus the S.H.Figuarts version, you can see that it's not as glossy as they could have made it. And same thing with Trunks. I think the S.H.Figuarts version looks a little bit more lively than the one from FiguartsZERO. Let me know in the comments what are your opinions. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And I will see you next week with a brand new video. Thank you and bye.